You're listening to Serious Journalism with Basamp.
Yeah! That was the Diodes doing Red Rubber Bull! I think that's like a Paul Simon song, right? I don't know. Who cares? And before the break, you heard Bobby Freeman. Everybody's got a hang up. And I mean that. Everybody, hang up your phones, turn on your radio, put your hands on your radio, and just soak it in. Soak in that groove. Before that was Andre Williams doing Soul Groove. Soul Groove! And before that was Dion doing Lovers Who Wander. And before that you heard Sun Ra. Sun Ra! The man from outer space, Sun Ra, doing I Am Strange. He is a little bit, just a tiny bit. And then, before that, Richard Hell and the Voidoids, Love Comes in Spurts. Spurts. Spirits. I forgot what I was doing. Oh. I was texting with my father-in-law. I'm sorry, I said that wrong. My lawyer who became a priest. Sorry. I was texting with him during the break. He got some new luggage and he couldn't figure out how to work it and whatnot. But he just messaged me and said he figured it out. It was an open and shut case. Can you believe it? Jokes. Thank you. Anyway. So that's what I was doing, so I forgot what I was supposed to be doing. What was I supposed to be doing? Oh, I think I was supposed to get Ant on the line. Ant. Where are you, Ant? I'm sorry. I am just like doing this all wrong. Shh, it's ringing.
Hello?
Hey, Ant!
Yeah, Basamp.
Hey! Welcome to the program. You're live on the air. What's going on, Ant?
Super.
Ant Sparrow, everybody.
How are you, Basamp?
I'm doing great. How are you doing?
Pretty good. It's dark outside here too.
Right on. It's pretty dark right now too. What's up? What's the review this week, buddy?
Not sure. I just don't really have any idea what's going on. I throw them out there, you put them on, and bam, review.
Yeah, bam, review. Well, so hit me with something. What's going on? What you been doing this week?
Mostly just filling up my doomsday bunker with canned goods and hanging out with a few of my dogs and things like that.
Oh, that's right. You do have that doomsday bunker. I forget about that. I forget that you have a doomsday bunker. You've been talking about this for years, and I feel, this is probably the time to really, hunker down in it, I guess. But I forget that you have that in your backyard there.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
So with I got about 12,000 canned hams in there now.
Canned hams?
Oh yeah.
That's delightful.
It's a very versatile meat.
When you say canned ham, is it like that? What's that? It's not like Spam, right?
I have Spam and canned ham.
Those are
whole ham in a can.
Ham in a can. I like it.
Yep. It's the name of my old band too.
What's that? Your whole?
It's the name of my old band too. Ham in the Can.
Ham in a That's a good name. So
it was good.
So as far as the things that you're putting in your doomsday bunker, why don't we do a little review on that?
Doomsday bunker. I got about 50,000 rolls of toilet paper, single ply. Don't want it to take up a lot of space.
Mm-hmm.
We're trying to use both sides, so that's good. Trying to save a little space there. Again, the canned hams, about 10,000 cans of Spam, a lot of corn, hominy grits, things like that. Versatile foods, lima beans, wax beans, navy beans, kidney beans, a lot of beans.
What's your preferred doomsday meal?
Pizza, because it's the perfect food. You got tomato sauce, boom, vegetable. You got crust, boom, grain. You got meat topping, boom, protein, and then cheese, boom, dairy. Perfect food.
Is that the kind of thing that you're gonna be able to prepare in a doomsday setting?
Built a brick oven in the doomsday bunker,
Wow, that's phenomenal.
but there's no ventilation, so I don't know how that's going to work. But we're going to find out soon.
That's okay. Well, right on. Well, yeah, I mean, pizza's pretty. It's the all-encompassing food. It touches on a lot of the food groups there.
All of them. The pyramid, remember that?
That's right. I heard the pyramid's a scam, though.
It could be, but I'm going to go with it. It's worked out so far.
Ah, right on. Hey,
That's why I have such a rosy glow to my skin. All the nutrients.
yes, you do. You do have good skin. A lot of folks compliment you on your skin. I've noticed.
Number one thing I hear. Old lady, stop me in the store. Great skin, Aunt. I say, thanks, lady.
Right on. So yeah, how's your dad doing?
He's good. John's doing pretty good. Did a review with me the other day. I think everybody heard it and enjoyed it.
That's pretty
That
good.
was good, thanks, Sam. Yeah,
Yeah.
he's good. He's been out there becoming a huge fan of the Ramones. We're starting to think he might have actually been one of the Ramones. He can't remember.
That's pretty good. Well, right on. What? So what else? How have you been navigating your quarantine? You there? Hello, Ant. Hello, Ant. Are you there? Oh no, I lost him. I think I lost him. Are you there?
I'm there.
Oh, there he is. Okay. All
I
right.
got worried it was the doomsday. Started heading out to my bunker, and then you called back.
Oh. There's probably no reception in your bunker.
I just assume everything's doomsday whenever anything bad happens now.
So, what were we talking about? I
I
forget.
don't know. I forget. I think my dad being in the Ramones
Yeah.
was the last thing I heard until we were so abruptly cut off.
Mm-hmm. We were I have a bone to pick with you.
Oh, no.
Because you were, if I remember correctly, you were giving a poor review to the Rocky sequels a while back, and I kind of wanted to touch on that a little bit. What's your beef with the Rocky sequels?
I'm a Rambo guy. That's pretty much it.
That's it.
I like rocket launchers, fighting the Russians in Afghanistan, fighting a guy in an alley in Philadelphia is not my thing, Bay Sam.
I'm just saying, the Rocky series, as far as boxing goes, it doesn't get any better than the Rocky series because it's got that whole storyline of Rocky being a loan shark, and then boxing stuff, and then he gets his shot at fighting the heavyweight champ Apollo Creed, which a lot of up and coming boxers get the shot to do that. And then there's that whole side story about him not being able to read. Remember that? He was illiterate in part 2, and then he overcame that, and then he won in part 2, and then part 3 it all went to his head, and he forgot who he was, and he's spending all his money on mansions and sexy robots for Uncle Paulie. Remember that? Remember the sexual tension
That
between
was a
Uncle
good one.
Paulie and the robot? Do you remember that?
There's one thing that I love. It's a sexy robot.
There was a sexy robot and everything, and then what happens? He gets clobbered by Clubber Lang. He got clobbered by Clubber Lang, right? And then he has to go back and find out. He has to go back to his roots and remember where he came from and who he is and all that stuff. And then he comes back and he beats Mr. T, and then he goes. Then he retires, and then. Part 4, he comes out of retirement because the Russian kills Apollo Creed because Apollo Creed, he's getting cocky. His hubris that's his downfall there. And then Rocky comes out of retirement. He beats the Russian in Russia, of all places, right? And he's hailed as a hero internationally. And he comes back in part 5. What happens? Uncle Paulie gives the attorney, his lawyers, power of attorney. They wipe him out, and he's back where he started, back at the bottom. Right back in the old neighborhood in Philly. He's back at the gym at Mighty Mix, and he's teaching young up and comers like that guy Tommy Gunn. Remember Tommy Gunn? He's on his way to being the next Rocky. And what happens? He blows it. He completely blows it. Right? He gets hooked up with that Don King type character. He starts that. What was the guy's name? I forget. Like Lucius Sweets. I don't know. The sweet baby chips. He gets hooked up with that guy, and he's like, I'm gonna make you a star. That guy, he forgets who he is. He forgets where he comes from, and he thinks he's all on top and everything. And he thinks he's king poop of F Mountain and all that stuff. And then at the end of the movie, they have that street fight, right? And then Rocky clobbers him. He was supposed to die, but then Sylvester Stallone rewrote the movie at the last second so there could be Rocky 6. So he clobbers him and he wins. And then come on, as far as boxing goes, boxing movies, you can't go wrong with Rocky.
It's the only one.
You can't go wrong with Rocky, man.
Of course, it's the best series in boxing movies. It's the only series in boxing movies.
Do you remember the sexual tension between the robot and Uncle Paulie?
I do, and it made me uncomfortable.
Was that sexy?
It made me short circuit.
It was a little sexy.
Get it? It's robots.
Yes, I get it.
Anyway, it's nothing compared to Police Academy. You got 7 perfect films in a row.
All in a row. I will not disagree with you on that. The entire Police Academy series is perfect start to finish. Even the last one. Was that the Mission to Moscow?
It was.
Yeah.
No Mahoney in that one.
That's fine. Mahoney doesn't have to carry everything. Give the Goot a break.
Who doesn't love the Goots?
The Goot, I'm a big fan of the Goot, but I think a Police Academy film can do just fine without the Goot. You could have a gluten-free
Rocky film.
You could have a gluten-free experience with Police Academy. You can't have a Rocky-free experience. Gluten-free. You like that? You can't have a
That was good.
You can't have a Rocky-free experience in the. Well, maybe you can. Those Creed movies aren't too bad, but
they're not too good either.
Well, I only saw the one, and was there another one? There's 2.
Yeah, Creed and Creed again.
Yes, Creed Hoarder, and
yeah.
I'm trying to think if there was another one. Oh, then there was Rocky 6, Rocky Balboa. I forgot all about that. They should have killed him. They should have killed him in part 5. I'll say that much. But it's a solid series.
Yeah, once you get a guy named Tommy Gunn, you're not really getting any better than that.
They peaked, and I'll go as far as to say that the Rocky franchise and the Police Academy franchise are perfect from start to finish. I mean, if you exclude Rocky Balboa.
Yeah, remember I did that review about remakes. Those are 2 we shouldn't restart, for sure.
Was it a remake? Because it was a continuation of the story. It wasn't. They were trying to pick up where they left off,
But they never started and did the first one for a second time, and they shouldn't.
Good. Okay. Why don't they start remaking bad movies? Like they'll remake a bad movie and do a better job.
Well,
how come that's not a thing?
You start off with something bad, it's not hard to make it better, especially with CGI and things like that. I think they should remake remakes.
Well, yeah,
I think it's time.
Well, they remake the bad remakes,
right?
Or the
like
good
Psycho for a 3rd time, shot exactly the same way.
Shot for shot.
Shot for shot, but with Muppets.
I can get on board with that. The more time goes on, the more I would rather watch cartoons and Muppets than real people. I hate to say it.
Real people are terrible.
Yeah, real people are doing all the terrible real stuff out there.
Except Macaulay Culkin. He's better. He's better than a Muppet.
Oh, Macaulay Culkin, that guy. I wonder what he's up to right now. What do you think he's up to?
He's either doing drugs or not doing drugs currently.
Yep, checks out. I looked into it. It checks out. So, I guess you didn't have a review prepared this week. That's all right.
I didn't?
Did you?
I don't know. I've been huffing gas from a rag for about a week now. I can't remember.
You're supposed to not do that anymore, remember?
Well, I walked by a gas station. There was a rag. Boom. I get to forgetting.
I know there.
Wham, bam, Afghanistan. There goes a whole week.
I know for a fact there isn't a gas station in walking distance to your house. So I don't know what you're doing.
I mean, it might have been the landscaper and might have had a gas can on the back of his truck, and the rest is history that I can't remember.
It's all terrible.
It is terrible. It's almost as bad as a Kid Rock cover band.
Why would you even say such a thing? See, this is.
I don't know. I feel gross now.
Yeah, this is like, since the beginning of this show, I've been very thoughtful of what I put out there, because I start off every show saying what a crazy week it's been, and I feel like the more I say it, the more true it becomes. Like I'll say it, and then the following week will become even crazier, and I just keep like putting this energy out into the universe, and it's like manifesting. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. Positive thinking makes positive results. Nauseous thoughts makes everybody sick.
Yeah.
Quit doing that, please.
So, you gotta like really consider what you're doing when you say things like Kid Rock cover band on FM radio, like that's a dangerous thing you're doing, you don't want to implant some terrible idea into someone's head, someone could be,
I think I just subconsciously made many people, millions of people listening right now, nauseous in their sleep.
Nauseous, or like there might be that one guy who's like laying on his bathroom floor eating Hot Pockets filled with shards of glass, and he's like, hey, yeah, that's it, that's what I should do, a Kid Rock cover band. And no one wants that, and nobody wants Kid Rock around, but much less a Kid Rock cover band. But I don't know, why would you do such a thing? Huh?
I don't have a conscience. I don't know. My conscience is very loose.
It's all right. It's all right, Ant. I love you.
Who doesn't?
Who doesn't?
Well, Kid Rock.
Kid Rock, most definitely. Not after tonight.
I don't think that guy from Trapped is a fan either.
Who?
The guy from Trapped.
Trapped?
Chris Taylor Brown. He was on your show not too long ago.
Oh yeah, that guy.
I've been beefing with that guy for years.
That the Proud Boy guy.
Yeah,
right?
He's not too proud anymore, is he? Got kicked out of the worst band in America.
I know. Hey, I hope he's doing alt-right. Where's our rim shot? All right.
That's what I was going to say.
There we go.
Hit me with that dumb taste.
I hope he's not doing all right at all. That guy's terrible. That guy was very terrible.
He got super glued to a toilet.
I'm sorry, say that again. One more time.
I hope he got super glued to a toilet like Murtaugh in Lethal Weapon.
Oh, man. It sounded like he said he did, and I was wanting to get more information on that. You're just wishing stuff now.
Yeah, like the genie from Aladdin.
Right. What do you think about this second Trump impeachment? Do you think the sequel will be as good as the original?
It was much quicker, so that's good.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have to dilly-dally around with should we or shouldn't we. It seemed pretty swift. Now we just got to wait for the Senate. Then they take away his travel budget, and that's going to hurt him. No more Mar-a-Lago for you. Well, not on our dime anyway.
Well, that's good.
Yeah. I just can't wait to hear his healthcare plan. He's got about 36 hours, so that should be good.
Oh, is he still doing that? Is that still happening?
Yeah, he's got I think he's going to finish up the whole wall, the healthcare plan, defeat ISIS, all of it in about 36 hours. That's how good he is.
Well,
I just threw up in my mouth.
we're all we're all rooting for him, I guess.
Yeah, yeah. The same way that one lady was rooting for the Indians in Major League.
Ugh. Ah, man. You know, I'll tell you.
Well, tell me.
I can't.
Okay, good.
Man.
Is it a contentious silence battle we're having?
No, I'm having a moment of reflective silence. You know, that moment.
Oh, I'm having a staring contest with a frog
You got frogs out there?
in my house.
Oh, delightful.
Yeah.
Do you have any Hot Pockets in the fridge?
Yeah, but they have glass in them, so I'm just going to give them to the kids.
Okay. All right. Well, hey, we gotta take a break shortly. I'm gonna play a record, then we're gonna take another break. You got anything you wanna depart on? Any kind words? Mean words?
Yes, like and subscribe to Ant Reviews Things if you like things that are terrible.
Ah, there you go. There you go. Yeah, check it out. Check it out. Be aware of that thing. Right on.
All
Well,
right.
hey, Ant, thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining me. It's always a delight to talk to you. I can't wait till I get to see you again, my friend.
Oh, it's going to be a hug. Play more scratchy records, Bass Amp. Have a good night.
All right, this is for you. This is little Jerry Williams, The Push.
Subscribe for our reviews thing.
Hey, buddy, you should like and subscribe to Ant Reviews Things, and it'll make all your dreams come true.